I'm feeling a little bit like DJ Khaled right now saying, another one. Another one. And next week, I wouldn't be surprised if there's another one. Spurs lost once more. Last week, it was a bit of a shit show, okay? It was abhorrent. I didn't expect much coming into this game against Chelsea. I thought maybe we could snatch a draw, steal a point away from them and damage their title chances. But no, it turns out Spurs are where Spurs are, and that's just the way it is. That's the way the cookie crumbles, and I am not expecting anything. I think I've gone back to that. The 3 games at the start of the season gave most Spurs fans a bit of false hope. I knew all along it was a lie. I knew it was not true, and it was faux facts. And it turns out I was indeed correct. I didn't want to be correct, but I was correct. We're shit. Hey, NarendraTheComic here, and there's no point being angry. I've kind of come full circle here. The anger dissipated very quickly. Last week I was angry. This week, I'm just disappointed, and even that is tempered with the understanding that we are relative trash. I won't go into last week because it really did piss me off royally. This week, turns out, Spurs played very well in the first half. We played well, we didn't take our chances, there wasn't much happening from Chelsea's point of view. And from that point, I said, either we're going to continue doing what we're doing, or we're going to get absolutely bazookaed in the second half. Turns out, we were absolutely bazookaed in the second half. Chelsea came out, changed their tactics, changed their formation, and Nuno didn't. If I was to condense this game into a sentence, it's what I just said there. That is the nuts and bolts of it. Nuno didn't change tactically when Chelsea did, and that resulted in us going behind, and then going behind even more, and then going behind even more, and by the end of it, we could have been 5, 6, 7-0 down. This could have been a washout. And I'm glad, looking back at it in retrospect, that it was only 3-0. Because while we could have scored 1 or 2 goals in the first half, we had a handful of decent chances. We didn't play well enough over the 90 minutes. You can dominate the first half, as Spurs did in this game. We were in complete control for the first 45 minutes. But as soon as Chelsea came out, I said, no, we're going to get messed up here. And indeed we did. I think that overall the team performance was okay. I think Dyer had a decent game. Romero was okay. I think Reguilon was a bit all over the place. Royale, I don't know if that's his real name. Chicken Royale from Burger King. I don't know. He wasn't up to it today either. The midfield I thought was pretty solid. Højbjerg does his job holding back, being a sweeper, getting the job done that he needs to get done. I think Ndombele had a decent game for 60 minutes, 62, 65 minutes. He played well. People will say he didn't do enough. He was structurally in the team for the reason he was. I think Dele was again putting in a performance. Yes, you could argue he caused the first goal with Thiago Silva, but that's beside the point. The guy is covering Reguilon half the match because Reguilon's bombing up the pitch and Dele's playing as a bloody left back for half the game. Like, no! He's getting into form. He's playing better. He's getting back to playing the way he used to play. Play him in his position. Play him as an attacking midfielder, as a number 10. He wants to play centre mid. Play him as a centre mid, but don't have him playing as a left back for half the game. It's clearly not the way to go, but even then, he had a good game. Son was a bit indifferent. Kane was very, very out of place. He wasn't really doing much, coming back way too deep, playing as a centre mid as he does nowadays, because it seems like he's forgotten what a centre forward's meant to do. I kind of understand though. He's not getting the service. We don't have Lucas. We don't have Bergwijn. Gil looks like a baby on the pitch. He's going to be a good one in the future, I really do hope, but for right now, you can't be playing him. Skip, I will say, looks like a grown-ass man. He came back this season, maybe put on 5-10 pounds of muscle. I think he can cope in this team. I would be playing Skip every single week with Højbjerg, shore up the defence, make sure we're not conceding goals. And I think that's the most important thing for us, because the way we're going, we're not going to score that many goals, especially when we have people like Lo Celso up front. Like, I don't want to say he's Lamela 2.0, but he has the traits of a Lamela 2.0. He's Argentinian. That's strike one, all right? I know there have been some unbelievable Argentinian players for Spurs, but Lamela was not one of them. So he's that. He holds onto the ball for way too long. That's the classic Lamela trait. He did it today many times, and because of that, it led to them scoring their second goal where Kante deflected a goal in. I don't know what happened. Dyer own goal. It was a mess, but it was because of him directly. The third thing, the guy doesn't look up and distribute the ball properly. I don't want him playing. He can come on as a sub maybe when we're 2-3 goals up in a game, if that's going to happen ever this season. But I'm telling you, the guy is not good enough. He's not good enough to be playing in that team. I would rather us play a traditional 4-4-2 if we're going to have to play Lo Celso as a left wing or a right wing. If we don't have Bergwijn, if we don't have Son, if we don't have Lucas Moura, we can't be playing a 4-3-3. We don't have the personnel for it. Lo Celso is not that guy. He cannot do it. Son and Kane up top, a secure midfield with Højbjerg, whatever you want to say, as I say, and Skip in the middle, and then maybe you have a left winger and a right mid, so you kind of balance out the team. Someone can attack, someone can stay back. If you want the wingers bombing up the pitch, then at least you have a secure back line there. I think if we're not playing with Lucas, Bergwijn or Son down the wings, specifically those three, we cannot be playing in a 4-3-3. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. I'm telling you it doesn't work. Now listen to me. It doesn't work. While I got riled up there at the end, it's not anger. It's just me trying to be constructive. It's me trying to be positive, and it might come out sounding negative, but it's coming out for the benefit of the team. And I'm telling you, all the things I said today were true. It's hard facts. It's hard truths. But Kane needs to play as a centre forward. Son and him need to link up more. Kane needs to get service that a centre forward needs. Lo Celso needs to get on the bench, or at least get on the training pitch and start doing some proper shit, because he doesn't even know how to pass the ball nowadays. It's nuts. It's nuts. And Ndombele, I'll give you a clap, because I'll tell you, you were probably our best player today, along with Eric Dyer. And that's shocking, considering we conceded 3 goals. And I'm saying Eric Dyer had a good game. Weird. Weird. Anyway, guys, if you did enjoy this video, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel down there. If you didn't, I don't know what's going to happen. But what I do know is you should subscribe. So just subscribe anyway. Great. Now I've been NarendraTheComic. You've been around. We'll see you next time. That's tomorrow. If you don't know, make a video every single day. Been doing it every day for over 1,000 days now. We ain't stopping till we get to 10,000 subscribers. So do subscribe. Pop back again tomorrow for some more quality shitty content, because we're hashtag never know here. Just how it goes. Also bring the Bakwas. Bakwas means nonsense in Punjabi, and we also bring that. Bring a lot. Bring a little, do a lot, do a little. But we do indeed bring the quality shitty content on a daily basis. So see you tomorrow. More of the same. Slightly different, but essentially the very same. Once more. See you then. Skadoosh.